Hello, and welcome to our first ever Raw Game Red Dragon unit of the week. And we are going to be kicking things off with the M8 Panzer Bill, or as we like to call it, the M8 Greyhound. So a little bit of history on the M8 Greyhound. It was an American recon unit developed during World War II, used for reconnaissance purposes. It was based off the M20 chassis made by General Motors, but this time they added a nice turret on top of it with a 37mm gun. And that 37mm gun was considered very inadequate for that time against the German Panzers. I don't know how Norway got their hands in such an antique unit, but it's in game and I'm not complaining. So, if we take a look in game, it is a 20-point Norwegian unit. It is year 1950 run, meaning that you can use this in really any Cat C, Cat B, Cat A decks. It's not prototyped either, so you can use it in a mixed blue 4 deck, and it only has 2 type restrictions, and that is motorized and support. Its first weapon is the M6 37mm cannon, has 60 of these rounds, very short range of 1,500 meters, an accuracy of 30%, stabilizers of 5%, which is very low, a super low AP power of 2, HE power of 2, and a suppression of 84. But it makes up for all of this by having a ridiculous fire rate of 20 rounds a minute, meaning that's roughly every 3 seconds you are getting a shot off. So this is a gun that is very much its quantity over quality. You're shooting very rubbish shells, you're not doing much damage, but you're just spitting them out so fast that the enemy just can't handle it, and you end up killing them. And its second weapon we have is the M2 Browning, which is a machine gun. I usually just say it's just a machine gun, it does what it does, it's not that great, but for the M8 Greyhound, it is absolutely brilliant, because you're going to be very up close to enemy units right in their grill, and the Browning is great at just stunning them up and weakening them before you fire your M6 cannon into them. Take a look at its miscellaneous stat. It has an armor of run, and run all around. Good optics, a very, very fast speed of 95 kilometers an hour, making it just soar across open terrain. Road speed of 150 kilometers an hour, which is pretty good for a recon unit. You usually want your recon units going quite fast, especially when it is lightly armored. Great autonomy of 560 kilometers an hour, and no amphibious trait for this unit, so it can't do any dipping into the rivers. In battle, I like to think of this unit as a force recon unit, meaning that I use it for very aggressive plays to just try to spot as much as I can and doing as much damage as I can. As you've seen in the video right now that is playing, I have a huge bunch of these Greyhounds just pushing right into enemy lines. A lot of them are getting killed, but when you get close to a unit, from a lowly little tank to a giant T-80UM, they will destroy it, because the gun just shoots ridiculously fast, even faster than the AMX 1390's gun, which is a pretty good feat. So you just get right close, right in the side, pop, 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 pop. There goes your tank. There goes the infantry. It has 2 HE power every shot you land. Does 2 damage to the squad. They lose 2 guys. You have 24 guys firing on the move. They're going to go down quite quickly. And it's just a very fast blitzkrieg unit for just getting in there, destroying as much as they can, and then inevitably dying by a big bombing run. And that's just the M8 Greyhound. It's a ridiculous World War II unit that works quite well in a Cold War setting. And that has been my Rangaroos unit of the week for Wargame Red Dragon. I expect more of these soon, and importantly, take it easy.